Our constraint was specific. We didn't want the largest world, but the densest. A city that feels lived in at every scale, where every corner carries history and every surface tells a story. Port Desire is shaped by human clutter, cramped market alleys, layered graffiti, worn stickers on electrical boxes. It's a story with every frame, from a messy apartment where characters go about their lives to the skyline of the city. As a relatively small team, that ambition came with real challenges. We wanted extreme detail everywhere, but we also needed stability and performance without hand optimizing each location. For us, the answer wasn't a single system, but a shift in how we built the world. We prioritized density over scale, and we built a pipeline that let artists handcraft spaces without constantly stripping detail back and without relying on procedural generation. Nanite is what made that approach viable. It lets us keep a high level of detail across surfaces without treating every asset as a trade-off between fidelity and performance. Our custom implementation of FastGeo in combination with the world partition system enables a seamless experience that never breaks. It allows us to have details in every nook and cranny and tell a million small stories. In fact, we have more objects in any given frame than the entirety of the Ascent. With this workflow, we can preserve detail and density in every corner, from the smallest bolt on a freighter to the city as a whole, with no invisible walls and no loading. We build tools inside Unreal to help our artists handcraft the entire city, alley by alley, building by building, block by block. To show Port Desire's full range as an urban city overrun with vegetation, we needed dynamic lighting. From the cozy, lush midday sun to the darkest, the most dangerous alleys where even the bright neon light does not reach. The challenge was maintaining a fully dynamic day, night, and weather system without unpredictable frame times. Lumen gives the foundation for fully dynamic lighting, and mega lights that our artists focus on the believability of the space instead of tuning every single light source. Every believable space needs dozens or hundreds of individual light sources. From the smallest blinking electronic warning light on a camera to the large neon signs above a marketplace. Mega lights allow us to retain the visual fidelity bar we're aiming for while keeping performance considerations low. Once everything is dynamic, it starts to affect the gameplay in more direct ways. Players can shoot out a street lamp, flood a space with a flashlight, or they can leave an area in darkness and have the AI NPCs react to light and shadow, shying away from glare, searching through darkness, or escalating when something feels off.
Let's see who's got the bigger gun, motherfucker!
To make the city feel alive, we leaned on the mass framework to drive our crowds. NPC density and types shift based on time of day, region, and weather. In the slums, a storm clears the streets, but in the more sinful parts of Port Desire, even heavy rain won't slow things down. Mass lets us simulate thousands of characters at once, over 3,000 at any given time, which is also more than the entirety of the Ascent. So the city always feels active, no matter where you are. We're also using MetaHuman, paired with our own character randomization system. Together with MetaHuman Animator, we can generate and bring to life thousands and thousands of variations of characters, so that the main characters and the extras in the background are all unique. We wanted a world that reacted systemically to the player, without us having to hand-place effects and destruction. Filling a world of this density and scale with contextual effects while maintaining performance and interactivity was one of our key challenges. By combining PCG and Niagara data channels, environmental effects are procedurally populated where appropriate. Wherever artists place trash or leaves, particles will spawn dynamically based on wind, weather, and player actions. Shoot a bullet or throw a grenade, and particles will move out of the way. We combined chaos physics and their own GPU-driven solution to support tens of thousands of moving objects simultaneously. The result is a reactive environment where smoke lingers, embers drift, and broken glass stays where it fell. Creating NoLaw has been the process of finding where the engine ends and our custom tools begin. Achieving this level of density, light, and complexity and systemic reactivity was previously impossible for a studio of our size. By leveraging UE5's latest tech to bypass traditional development bottlenecks, we have finally been able to build the uncompromised version of the world we wanted to create for years.
And with Unreal Engine 5, we've pushed our signature Gears style to the next level. So let's show you a taste of what we've built. Welcome to the Pay and Save Superstore in downtown Kelowna. In previous games, a space like this was limited to 3 shadow casters in view. With Megalights, we now have hundreds of light sources, all casting shadows at 60 frames per second on Xbox Series X. This TV display wall utilizes animated area lights with light functions that are driven by the video itself fully on the GPU. They each cast eerie and unsettling dynamic shadows with soft penumbra across the scene. The Pay and Save is a great example of how we've created environments with geometry collection destructible assets like this tiled pillar. These dynamic objects cast and receive light correctly, so destruction stays visually grounded exactly the way you'd expect in the real world. Let's check out the freezer section. All these freezers have multiple area lights inside them to simulate that realistic lighting effect of the frozen food section of your local grocery store. During combat, bullets create a dynamic shatter point in the glass. When it shatters, all the pieces collide with the environment using hardware ray trace collision with physically accurate, translucent reflections. It's amazing to see how many light sources there are in here. There are hundreds of them, from the small lights on Marcus's armor to the large spotlights on the ceiling. There is no way we'd ever be able to achieve this effect or have this many ray-traced area lights on current generation hardware without megalights. A staple of the Gears franchise, E-holes are back in Gears of War E-Day. So let's open some up. Without all the monsters in the way, you can see all the volumetrics and smoke lit perfectly. One of the things we're super excited about that was unthinkable in the past is having shadows on every single one of our muzzle flashes. This is a really great improvement that adds to the dynamic combat of Gears with a more believable firing experience that puts you right in the middle of the action like never before. Our game isn't limited to just a single space. We can explore the entire city of Kelowna with tens of thousands of shadow casting lights. Delivering E-Day with this level of visual fidelity has not been easy, but we can iterate so much faster with hardware ray trace lumen compared to the baked lighting we used in the past. With Megalights, our lighters are no longer constrained by the number of real-time shadow casters, giving them the freedom to light our game with the same complexity as the real world. And we have 100 times the geometric detail in our assets due to Nanite's micro-polygon rendering.
guide you, my lady.
I had a dream, and it was magnificent. A city where hunger and cold were but a distant memory. For 30 years, the dream came true. You were fed. You were warm. Yet never happy. You had it all. I gave you all. Well, fate is a moody lad. Now, I will leave you to take it into your own hands. I had a dream of ash, fire, and smoke. You running around like sheep, looking for a shelter, looking for your master. Aye, that won't be me.
A cathedral the rot won't touch, struck from every map, and standing still. They sheltered there, the unborn, the orphaned, carried by pilgrim women. None of them left. A vault so well hidden the world believes it vanished. It's only waiting. The fallen come here, some seeking absolution, some to be buried. The Vatican rarely tells them which. And those who took too much, the world keeps that debt. Born of a rite, conducted by frightened, righteous men. Not by me.
Nick. You can do this. Shit.
There's nothing happening in here. What? Honey? Your father's been dead for 11 years.
What? There's nobody. Sophie, don't...
There are many things your makers have blinded you to. I will open your eyes.
This ride, no round trip. Flames dancing to my rhythm. Immortality? Fine. But on my terms.
The Kingdom of Mertana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. During the years, there were many attempts to open the barrier, but nothing worked. Nobody could get out. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners.
Wait a second. We don't have to...
The Valley of Mines was now under the control of the convicts.
We got him by the balls. He has to pay it.
The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day, another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the Scepter of Varant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They will give you anything you ask for.
Very well. I will take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you! Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up.
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I don't care who you are. You're green blood, and I'm the guy who takes care of you lot. Let's leave it at that. Now, if you plan on staying alive in here, you should stay and chat with me for a minute so I can show you the ropes. Your choice, though. If you want to run off towards your doom, I ain't gonna stop you. What'll it be?
What do I need to know about this place?
We call it the Colony. We mine ore for King Robar, but I'm sure you already figured that out yourself. Well, at least us from the old camp do.
Old camp?
Yes, there are 3 camps inside the barrier. The old one, the new one, and the swamp camp. The old is the biggest, and it was also the first.
Tell me about the other camps.
They split from the old camp to pursue their stupid breakout plans. The new campers, for example, work with the water mages who have convinced them they can blow up the barrier by channeling the magic of ore. They've saved up a pretty pile of nuggets for that.
And that other camp?
That would be the swamp camp. We call them the loons. They spend all day smoking swamp weed and praying to some god they believe will lead them to freedom. So far, he's been rather quiet. Honestly, don't waste your time with these fools. The barrier ain't going nowhere. That's the first lesson any freshie should get into his head.
What can you tell me about the barrier?
Other than that there's no getting through, not much.
What would happen if I tried to walk out of here?
The same that happened to the last fool who had that brilliant plan. It would hit you with a lightning bolt so nasty, even the scavengers won't touch what's left of you. Everything gets in, but nothing that lives goes out again. It's that simple.
If there's a way out of here, I'll find it.
So eager to get out of here, huh? And you only just got here.
Tell me more about the old camp.
We control the biggest mine in the valley. That makes us, or rather our leader Gomez, the biggest wolf in the cage. Control the ore, and you control the colony. Once a month, we send the king a big fat shipment, and he sends us whatever we ask for in return.
And he's okay with that?
What's he gonna do? Send his army into a dome it would never get out of again? His soldiers would desert before they did that. We have him by the balls, and he knows it. you can get your piece of the cake too. All you have to do is join our camp.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. If I hadn't stepped in, there's a chance Bullet and his lads would have killed you. That said, I also want to make you an offer.
I'm listening.
Yes, your little run-in with Bullet and his lads hopefully showed you that the colony is no place for lone wolves. If you want to survive, you gotta join one of the 3 camps sooner or later. I'm here to tell you that the old camp is your best bet.
How do I get to the old camp?
Oh, that's simple. Just follow the road down the canyon. You can't miss it. Find yourself a weapon first, though. The thoroughfares are somewhat safe, but there's plenty of wild animals roaming the area these days.
Where do I get a weapon?
Well, you can't take it from the trading post. This is old camp property. I tried the abandoned mine down the canyon, though. There's bound to be something.
I have a letter for the highest fire mage.
That's so?
Yes. Some mage gave it to me before they threw me in.
Interesting. Consider yourself lucky that the mages and I aren't on the best terms. Anyone else would have happily slit your throat for that letter. Look, most folk in here are dirt poor, and the mages are known to pay good nuggets to their helpers. So do yourself a favor and keep your mouth shut about this until you meet an actual mage. Unlikely as it is for someone in your position.
Why not?
The mages live in the old camp castle, and only Gomez's guys are allowed in there. But if you're lucky, you might run into Torres in the outer ring. He's the only one ever leaves the castle.
I'll be going. Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. Feel free to tag along if you want. If not, see you in the old camp. And one more thing. You can read, can't you? Take these notes. They might just keep you alive. What do we have here?
Go away. Next few days will show, I reckon. See? That's a lot better.
Beau's log. Happy Armstrong Day. July 20th is the 150th anniversary of humanity's first step on the moon. And soon, I get to take my first steps too. First time leaving Earth and I'm already dizzy. Is it because I'm so excited, or is it centrifugal gravity? I wonder what Coyote has in store for me. Professor Jonathan Son Coyote, my mentor, and a total genius. Anyway, Beau out.
Shackleton's rotating at about 2 turns per minute. That spin gives you a pull close to lunar gravity, roughly 1/6 of what you're used to on Earth. Mind your step.
Excuse me? Your implant has been flagged with an unknown configuration, not permitted for cislunar operations.
It's not, officer. It's a registered prototype approved for research purposes. My tech exemption certificate should have been submitted before my arrival.
You're not cleared for the landing pods.
You know, if I was really smuggling contraband, I wouldn't be dumb enough to put it in my head. Sorry. I'm here on assignment on behalf of Jonathan Son Coyote in the ARC project. Please contact him.
I will. In the meantime, go to the waiting room. And don't leave it before you get my instructions.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Always a hassle with these damn implants.
Yeah.
Podlander simulator ready. Strap in and take your first flight.
Warning, speed. Warning, speed. Warning, speed. Warning, speed. Warning, speed.
This looks like the Rosetta.
The Rosetta mission was a European space agency.
Beau, Amal Al-Faniq is calling. Want me to connect?
Hey, Beau.
Hey, love. How's the mining doco coming?
Just finishing up. Couple more interviews and I'm set. Where are you?
I'm still at the station. They're rescanning my implant.
That's what you get for modding it.
Okay. But it's not just some random aftermarket trend of the month mod. It's a registered prototype, approved under the Amsterdam Biotech Agreement of 2057.
Impressive. Still makes you look sketchy.
Oh, sketchy. I call it enhanced. Everyone's got one of them all. Implants aren't invasive, they're tools. Imagine the upgrades. Better focus, seamless control of complex machines, and regulation of hormonal flux.
Every time a man sells a new prototype, he calls it progress. You lap it up, Bo, like it's liberation.
It saves lives.
And takes them. That's the pattern. Build, profit, then pretend the damage isn't their fault.
I like my implants.
Yeah, but try getting into space, renting a vehicle, or landing a decent job without one. It's not a choice anymore. It's mandatory. In everything but name.
Yeah, safety isn't coercion. Implants make things safer. Tracking, emergency response, ID verification. They save lives.
Hey, I have one too, remember? I want to believe in them. But let's not pretend this is all progress. You saw what they're doing with the miners. It's a short walk from enhancement to control.
Yeah, but that's not the tech's fault. It's how people use it. Why are you so suspicious? So ready to find betrayal by society lurking behind every door?
Why are you so blindly loyal? You know what happens next. They pick someone to blame, someone different, someone easy. Every queer person knows the truth. The minute society needs a villain, they become the ritual offering, tossed on the twin altars of purity and patriotism. So why pretend loyalty is sacred when the choice was never offered to everyone?
Hey, I watched your Earth Firster segment.
And?
Really lovely. Amazing work. And some of it even made sense.
It should. It's all backed by facts.
Beau Chevalier, Jonas Coyote takes responsibility for your implant. You are cleared for the landing pods. You're well connected. Apology for the delay.
Great. Thank you. Well, you heard him. I'm good to go. I'll call you from the pod.
Are you sure you can land that thing?
I run the sims. It's the same interface.
Simulations aren't the same as gravity and pressure, and burning metal. Okay. Fly safe, my love.
Hello again. Are you having trouble with your implant too?
Not exactly. Mine's stripped to the legal minimum. Just enough to stay space certified. No location tracking, no system access, and nothing invasive.
Is that even allowed?
Gets me flagged every time I travel. But I prefer it that way. Tech should serve us, not own us. I'm a conscientious objector, and let me tell you, it's a huge hassle with every medical scan. William Parker, nice to meet you.
Likewise, Beau Chevalier.
I'm an antiquarian.
I'm an archivist.
An archivist, eh? What made you get into that?
The first time I saw a digital scan of Palmyra, I knew that's what I want to dedicate my life to.
I see. I couldn't help overhearing that you're working for the famous Coyote.
Yeah.
What's your assignment, if I may ask?
I haven't been briefed yet, but I assume it's something to do with scanning and archiving.
Of course! Coyotes, hobby horses.
Mine too. Preserving heritage through digital scanning is totally my thing.
Then your mission must have something to do with Armstrong Day.
Possibly.
Attention all passengers. Orbit window for lunar landing will soon be open. Please proceed to the landing pods.
Okay, I have to go.
Oh, you better not miss your window. Have a good flight.
Yeah, you too.
This is the hammer from the Apollo 15 experiment.
Well, in my left hand I have a feather. In my right hand a hammer. And I guess one of the reasons we got here today was because of a gentleman named Galileo a long time ago who made a rather significant discovery about falling objects in gravity fields. And we thought that where would be a better place to confirm his findings than on the moon. And so we thought we'd try it here for you. The feather happens to be appropriately a falcon feather.
Hello, Captain Chevalier. This is Mission Control speaking. You are now close to the optimal flight window for the old landing site. Meanwhile, please store the map of the moon colony. So, here's the landing procedure.
There's a patchwork of strict no-fly zones directly above the crater. These are the coordinates for the landing site. Please store them in the onboard navcom. Please verify your skills and use the virtual flight simulator to familiarize yourself with the pod flying techniques and the navigation screen before you take off.
Okay, Captain. All set. You're good to go. Please detach.
Landing procedure. You're cleared to fly the pod, but only along a fixed course. If you stray outside the designated corridor, I'll override your controls. Your AR will provide continuous updates on the correct trajectory. On the map on your screen, you see the different flying zones, including the one that was selected for you to use as your approach to the landing site. The landing site was decommissioned decades ago. It's only permitted now under police interdiction override, or with VIP clearance like yours from Professor Coyote. There are 3 different landing places you can choose from, but note, these are decommissioned pads, and we cannot vouch for their condition. The beacons will be lit as you approach. Near the landing zone, there's also a height limit you need to respect.
So enjoy, and have a safe flight, Captain.
Where am I now? Another door, another test. Why does everything here feel like a judgment? That body, suspended like a sentence unfinished. Is this a warning or a mirror? If I touch this, what will it take from me?
You're not the only one trapped here. I carried the fire you released. I was the breath beneath the ash. You think you walk alone in this nightmare, but every soul you lift loosens the chains around your own. Help me rise, and you rise with me.
You seek passage, yet you carry the weight of ruin. This world does not bend to regret. It answers only to action. Redeem what you have broken. Prove that your light is stronger than your shadow. Walk forward, and I will be watching.
I don't remember, but I think I'm in Paris.
But what they did not say, or what did not get through the very reasonable tight security censorship that gave a real indication of what our terrible new weapon achieved. Correspondents at Air Headquarters on Guam, including CBS's Webley Edwards, though they could not attribute it to any specific source, were allowed to say there is reason to believe that the Japanese city of Hiroshima, approximately the size of Memphis or Seattle or Rochester, New York, no longer exists. General Spot smiled when asked if the new atomic bomb would be dropped again in the near future. But every indication is that it will be.
She's waiting for me, somewhere far away. If someone's waiting for me, helping her might be the only way I ever get home.
Radio. 우리. 맛있다. Radio. 그렇죠. 맛있다.
7も
り先越されてた。危なかったな。広い場所だ。二人じゃギリギリの数だった。ところで、あんたはソロか？そうか？言っちゃ悪いが、さっきの戦いっぷりはソロのそれじゃなかった。先にパーティーメンバーがやられて一人になった新米冒険者。違うか？こっちはソロでやってるんだが、まあニュービーを見捨てていくのも主義じゃない。このまま先を目指すってんなら一緒に行かないか？もちろん遺産は山分けってことで。俺はイオリだ。よろしく。さーて、残り時間も少ないからな。気を引き締めてお宝ゲットだ。おっと、その前にもし HP が減ってたら回復しておいた方がいいぞ。回復結晶は持ってるよな。まあこのダンジョンをクリアするまでは危なくなったら俺の結晶で回復してやるから安心しろ。それじゃあクエストを進めようか。右上のミニマップに点滅しているアイコンが見えているだろう。それは目的地マーカーだ。とにかくそこへ向かえばクエストが進行する。そうそう、こんな風に今まで学んだことはメインメニューのチュートリアルから確認できるぞ。わからなくなったら確認するといい。それじゃ行ってみよう。おっと、またコボルドだな。ヘビーアタックは使ってるか？ヘビーアタックはライトアタックより威力があるが、その分隙もある。相手の HP が減ってきてもう少しで削りきれそうな時なんかに使えば効率よく敵を倒すことができるぞ。俺は手を出さずにしばらく待って終わったな。せいはっはっ。せいはっはっはっ。回避もいいがガードでしのぐって手もあるぞ。あれはコボルドトルーパーだな。あいつの盾は正面からの攻撃をあらかた防いじゃう。こういうやつはフラッシュアタックでガードを崩す。ここでスキャンマーカーが表示されたらすかさずヘビーアタックで腕ごと盾を飛ばしちまえ。 俺たちなら余裕だな。これで片付いたな。ち、また来たか。2体は厄介だな。そろそろ精神力が削られるが、その分力は通常攻撃に比じゃないぞ。いいね、いい感じだ。お、宝箱だ。開けてみろよ。おいおい、冒険者たるもの、宝箱見つけて開けない手はないぜ。おお、ポーションか。冒険者必須のお供ってやつだな。ところで、あんたの仲間だが何人かいたんだよな。コボルドなんかにやられる連中なんか。いや、勘違いしないでくれ。あんたの仲間が弱いって言ってるんじゃない。あんたがそうだったみたいにソロで群れ相手はきついが、パーティーだったら大して危険じゃないはずなんだよな。おっと、またコボルドか。集中していこう。俺もやるぞ。こうして欲しいってのがあったら遠慮なく言ってくれ。
フリーで戦う。
分かった。こっちは任せてくれ。
スイッチで行こ
う。よく。
フリーで戦
う。俺たち息が合ってきたんじゃないか。連携技も試してみるか。敵の攻撃をタイミングよくガードすればパリーになる。その時が連携技スラッシュチャンスだ。他にもマーカーがついた敵の攻撃に対して発動させるスラッシュもあるぞ。機会があったらやってみようぜ。そこ、こぼれない。出るならいける。攻撃だ。
スイッチで行こう。
ハッキー。これで片付いたな。こいつは手強そうだな。手堅くスイッチで行こう。コンビネーションで決めよう。
フリーで戦おう。
分かった。こっちは任せてくれ。チャンスだ。攻め続けろ。少ししんどいかな。ったな。いきなりでやれるとか、やっぱり俺たち相性バッチリだな。
スイッチで行こう。
この感じ久々だ。ずっとソロでやってたからな。別に一人が好きってまあ いろいろあったけど組んでみるとやっぱりいいもんだ。会ったばかりでまだ早いか。でもな、仲間がいたら情報も集めやすい。この遺跡だってもっと早く来れたはずなんだ。あんたの仲間は他にはもういないんだよな。だったら最前線だ。終わったな。お、セーフティーエリアだ。先はまだありそうだからな。少し休んでいこう。
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you. Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aiden? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. Car's feeling great.